Alright guys, so we're going to be talking about warm-ups. Okay, so there's 5 basic warm-ups people do. One is stretch, which static stretching more so, which is holding specific stretch patterns. Like let's say you're lying down and you're holding your quads, so you're stretching out your hamstrings. You hold the stretch 10, 15, 30 seconds, right? That's static stretching. Cardio, you go on the treadmill 5, 10 minutes and you warm up that way. With weights, you just jump on the bench or squat rack and you load it very, very light and start moving, right, to get to your working sets. Dynamic warm-ups, which is kind of like a combination, and I'll explain more a little bit later. And then foam roll and trigger point. Now, what's the best warm-up? Well, in each case, it's different. But what I find the best warm-up is a dynamic warm-up. What should a warm-up do? It should get your heart rate up. Start making you perspire a little bit, okay? Increase your blood flow, right? Just some of the basics, and help in reduction of injury. Now, why I say dynamic warm-ups are the best is because a dynamic warm-up includes, at least with my clients, it includes foam rolling and trigger pointing, and then some stretching, static, and dynamic, which dynamic means like moving in motion or in the space around you, right? And it just teaches you the patterns that you're going to be doing that day. And I'll explain that also. So if, let's say, you're squatting, running is not going to get you ready to squat. Not necessarily. Yeah, you're stretching out your hip flexors a little bit, your hamstrings, maybe if you go into a sprint, but even then, some people can't sprint. So maybe that's not the best, right? If you do something like a sumo squat stretch, which I have videos for that, lunge to instep, then it's more a dynamic warm-up, and it's getting you to move in that specific pattern, right? So it's more correlated to what you're going to be doing. What I normally suggest to people is include in your movements 2 lower body and 2 upper body movements that stretch out. So especially if you're doing, let's say, legs that day or lower push, however you split your workouts, then do a little bit more of your lower body stretching statically, or dynamically, right? So you have things like punters, which I have videos that is more of a dynamic warm-up, things like that, right? Lunge to instep, like I mentioned, or lunge to reaches, which includes a little bit of your upper body stretching too, which I think are the most beneficial. So I would put in your warm-ups, anywhere from 4 to 6 different exercises as your warm-up. It should take you no more than 15 minutes for your warm-up. If you want to include foam roll and trigger pointing into it, great. I tend to do it, and I have my clients, if they need it, they do it. And I have another video that explains more of foam roll and trigger pointing and its benefits. But if you want to do it before your workout, great, or afterwards too. And that would help you get, moving for the day, right? Help it lower your risk of injury. So if you guys have any more questions or interested in more on this topic, just email me at easyfitnesslife@gmail.com. You can find me on social media at easyfitnesslife, Facebook and Instagram. Or you can comment here and let me know what you guys think, or any questions that you guys might have on anything else, fitness, health, weight loss, etc. All right? I hope this helps, and take care.